Oh, Canadians higher education. We have fucking smarter people on this planet. Toronto just filled with a bunch of fucking morons. Like, he still hasn't moved. He's just enjoying chilling at the light. Clearly has nowhere to go. Like, even other cars have passed him. Well, I'm watching this idiot. I'm like, girl, you've missed 3 lights. Like, what are you doing? Like,
well, you just go straight or something.
How about just go the fuck home? Clearly you don't belong downtown Toronto. It's these stupid Mississauga Brampton people who've never driven downtown who come down here and are like, act like these fucking tools. Like, you should have your license. She should have her license revoked completely. Because the problem is, a lot of people, you can come to Toronto and you can buy a license. You no longer have to go to the rigmarole anymore. You come into Toronto, if you know the right people, you buy a full license. You don't have to do any tests. So they come here with their old world ideas of where their country's rules are or whatever the fuck it is. And then they come here, don't take the test, and just drive like they drive at home. And then you're like, oh yeah, I wonder why Toronto's such a fucking mess. Like my mother works in transport, right?
Yeah.
She said out of all her transport drivers, 10% hold a real license out of all the seats.
10%.
Her company pays DMV companies to surpass the test. Yeah.
Scary.
Because it takes too long to get a commercial license.
Takes too long.
Yep. So they. Oh, he's still sitting there. Look at you, you little fucking dumb fucking.
Just sit there for an exact half an hour.
Fucking open up your eyes. Fucking a little bit here, buddy. Let's squint. Yeah, no, this is just. Like, it's just like the fact that like a native-born Canadian has to take 2.5 years to get a full license, but I can be a newly immigrated person and just know the right people, walk into a DMV and get a license. Yeah, that's like fucking fair. Fucking fair. Fucking fair.
There's a lot of fake passes and all that stuff.
And then we wonder why we get so many fucking car accidents.
I wonder why the guy does a U-turn on the freeway, right?
That happened to me too. Does a fucking freeway and a U-turn on the fucking 401.
Yeah.
Stops dead. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I think I went down the wrong freeway. Well, that's what exits are for, and I don't know. We learned that in school.
Don't impede the other traffic.
Maybe in your home country you can stop dead in the middle of the fucking freeway and do a U-turn, but in Canada we have off-ramps, and not every like I travel everywhere, and rules of the road change country by country, and and then you get these people, and then like the biggest disservice of all is you give these people these licenses for fucking free, and actually no, you pay $400-500, but then they're from countries who've never seen snow. And then you're throwing them onto fucking roads with ice and black ice and snow with a country that has never even seen a fucking snowflake.
Even through the mountains.
No, even then. And then they're driving, and you're like, they're getting in the accident and shit, and you're like, girl, slow down, it's a fucking blizzard. We got a thing called black ice, and if you took the actual lessons, you would know what black ice is.
Yeah, they would tell you.
They would tell you what black, like, how do you stop yourself from spinning out of control on black ice? If I asked a lot of the newcomers to Canada how you do that, they wouldn't be able to answer. At all. It's just
that's the most terrifying thing.
Like it's just like I'm sitting there. I'm like, I grew up in the dead of Saskatchewan, and like they you have to learn to drive in winter. And I'm sorry, but if you come from a country that has never seen fucking snow, you do not get your license unless you have been supervised while you drive in the winter.
Right.
And I think that should be a 101.
Maybe you should have tested snow.
Because if you were born in a country you've never even seen snow, you don't understand how snow works. You don't understand how ice works. You don't understand anything at all when it comes to winter. At all. I'm like, it's okay. It's fine. Cool. I'm happy you're from a fucking warm country.
But you need to learn.
But I can't come to your country and drive fucking willy-nilly. You won't give me a license willy-nilly, but for some reason you come here, we No, actually, I wouldn't say we're better at hiding it. I just think Canadians are just passive dogs. I'm being honest. Because, like, if you look at Torontonians, how many percentage of Torontonians outside of foreigners or newly immigrants have actually visited Canada? Like, seen Alberta, seen Saskatchewan. I mean, yes, it's expensive, but like you don't know anything about your country that you moved here. Like you know nothing about anything. So like, you know, you're newly immigrated, great, fantastic. I'm all about immigration. We can't be a country without it. But then, yet you know nothing about our country. Like sitting with a new immigrant while they bash Canada's Indigenous, and I'm like, you get money for being an immigrant, but yet you want to bash the original inhabitants of the land that we stole? Yeah, cool. They make 70% on the dollar, but if you're an immigrant, you walk in, you make 100% on the dollar on welfare. So you get more rights as an immigrant than the original inhabitants of the land that we stole. Yeah, like you know, like yeah, like you know, like you need spell it out. 70 cents on the dollar. Every Indigenous child will make 70 cents compared to a foreign-born Canadian will make 100. Will make the full welfare check, and then you also get immigration pay as well, and then you get bonus checks per child. Every child that you get exorbitant bonus checks. So, but if you're Indigenous, you get children. You don't get bonus checks for children. Like it's like.
Do they expect the band to take care of them, or what?
If you're lucky, yes. But a band that consists of 400 people that doesn't have an economy, and these bands don't have economy. So like Indigenous reserves, they rely on marijuana as their form of, and casinos as their form.
And cigarettes, yeah.
Well, yeah, as a form of revenue, right? Because they're not allowed to farm, because they don't own the land. They are persecuted from every aspect of work, having to make 70% on the dollar when it comes to welfare, living in reserve or within cities. But like it's so sad to me that like you can look at an Indigenous child and say you're worth 70 cents, but you are a new immigrant and you are worth 30 cents more than the person who came from here. It's just disgusting. Like what makes you more special than the rest of us? Like it's just fucking stupid to me. It pisses me off.
Well, politicians want their vote, right? So.
Well, the misnomer of all misnomers is like, hey, if I flood Canada with a shit ton of uneducated, unqualified immigrants, I can guarantee that they're going to vote for the party that brought me in.
You know, they always have the party that brought them in.
Always.
Which is usually liberal.
But it's always liberal.
Yeah, because there are some power.
So that's like I wish immigrants knew this. That when they first come here, you are a bargaining chip to keep them in power. Mm-hmm. They don't care about you. They don't care about your well-being. You will live in a house with 6 other immigrants. You will work 55, 70 hours work weeks. You won't be able to survive. We have lied to you. We've also made you pay to come here, so you're in debt to us. We give you temporary foreign worker, work placements that make you basically a slave to these industries. Yeah. Yeah. It's just disgusting. The fucking system is disgusting. And then we brought you in during COVID because we need people to buy shit. So any immigrant who came in between 2020 and 2023, you were only brought in to increase our GDP. That was it. We only needed you to buy shit. We didn't care about anything other than anything else. We just needed people in Canada to buy stuff to keep us afloat from falling into a recession. That was the only purpose for you to come in, for any of these immigrants. And it's unfortunate because they didn't know that.
No.
You don't know, you're only being brought in here so that we don't fall into a depression. right? Like that was the only reason we brought you in, right? Because if there were any other reason, we would have vetted you to make sure you have a GED or a high school or you have some sort of higher education, because the rule of immigrants and having immigrants is you bring a skill to the said country you're immigrating in. Like, I can't just immigrate to Germany with a high school diploma.
Oh no.
Can't happen. Not gonna happen.
Not going to take you.
Not gonna take you. But if I'm from, say, some, the developing world with a, grade 2 education, Canada's like, sure, yeah, come in. We need more Uber drivers. Yeah, absolutely. We need more Uber drivers. We need more people to work in our fields. Absolutely. You can speak English? Nope. Cool. Even better. Come in. It's just like Canada is so corrupt, and and the ones who are left to pay the price are the immigrants, and that is the saddest part about it all. Just giant scapegoats to keep our economy going. So sad.
What street is this?
This is Church Street.
Oh, is it?
Lower Church, yeah, Church Street. It's a pretty good restaurant. I've been there years ago. Okay. Decent-ish. Oh, have you heard any more about the public prayer ban that's happening in Quebec? Have they shut that, or are they still continuing on with that bullshit? Have you heard any more?
The prayer ban?
Yeah, the public prayer ban. Geared only at Muslims. Has that blown up in their faces yet, or?
I guess they won't have the procession of the cross anymore.
Yeah, because they have to stop that too.
Because they'll be praying while they're marching there with the cross.
Yeah. Yeah.
So somebody brought that up. So maybe it kind of cooled the idea.
Because, like, I haven't heard much about it when it came to the public prayer aspect of it.
Well, I haven't heard a thing since.
Well, because he's losing his party. Because,
The go?
Yeah. Isn't he about to be ousted?
Well, there's something going on.
And I think it's this religious ban. I think it's really backfired on his ass. You don't think?
Well,
people are freaking the fuck out of it.
Well, I think the Parti Québécois, which is the party that's going to take power, right? Because they're very popular. They're all for Muslims. They don't like Muslims. The Parti Québécois. They're more xenophobic, right? Because they're French. So he was probably, maybe Legault was trying to get votes from them, right?
Maybe. Because I just
Party
don't, like, we live in a big Islam and Muslim nation in Canada, and I don't think public prayer that I have noticed has disrupted in any way, shape, or form my life or anybody else's.
Well, I've only witnessed a few times, and that was an individual praying on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I've seen it lots. I've been everywhere. I've seen it everywhere.
Where you live?
Well, like they're not like stopping traffic to do prayer here. They're like they do it in a corner facing whatever direction that is required of them, and they do their prayer, and it's no different than Catholics. I mean, like, Jesus fucking Christ, like those fuckers get on their knees to pray every fucking goddamn 10 seconds. They either just get on their knees to pray or secretly suck dick. So I don't know. Sorry,
talk about
children's dicks. But this is the thing where, like, again, we're saying this Jewish thing. I'm like, are they banning Jewish synagogue practice in Canada? No, they're banning public prayer. And what is the only religion that publicly prays, like openly on the
That'd be
streets.
the Muslims.
It would be Muslims and people who are in the factions of Islam. Yeah. And I'm like, so okay. And then so Karen today.
Oh.
So she's spending $10,000 a session on eye therapy for her son, even though he needs glasses and he has an eye following problem. But she only feels safe leaving her child with not a Jewish woman, but a Jewish Israeli woman. Her children cannot be left alone with anybody unless they're Jewish Israeli.
Oh, she's out of the
Babysitters, doctors, nurses,
Oh, how
they are
ridiculous.
not safe at all in the hands of anybody else because they will be put to death.
What are they?
No, she literally said they will be put to death.
Watch
And I'm like, Karen, we live in Canada.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Really
I was looking at her, I was like, she parallels with Shayna. I was like, oh.
She's, I don't believe this. Really?
She will.
This is crazy.
I'm
sorry, she's batshit
She
crazy.
went out of her way to find it could not just be a Jewish.
Israeli.
Israeli Jew.
Well, it must be hard to find.
It really was. And she's spending 6 times the hourly rate for it. And I'm like, I'm like, you send your son to a non-Jewish art high school. Do you live in constant fear the 6 hours he's in school? Because he's surrounded among non-Jewish people? I'm very confused. How you can pick and choose the safety of your child. Like, name me one incident in Canadian history where a healthcare professional murdered a Jewish person because they didn't like them being Jewish. Like, please, like, name me one example of this. And I'll shut my mouth.
I don't think.
But like, I was sitting there, I was like looking at her. I was like, I can't stand any of you. I was like, all of you, like all of them. Like I feel like
I don't know how you can listen to this stuff.
I'm at this point where I can't anymore. Like I almost said to her, "Are you fucking stupid? You don't feel safe with your children being left alone? Not even just with, they can't even be left alone with Jewish babysitters. It has to be Jewish Israeli babysitters.
Yeah. I guess
Because being Jewish is not enough.
They're not Jewish enough.
No.
They're Israeli.
Yeah.
Well,
but she's not even Israeli.
She's a Yemeni.
She's Yemen.
And her boyfriend.
And Ukrainian.
Yeah, half
and
Ukrainian. Her boyfriend is.
And her boyfriend
not Jewish.
Her boyfriend's black.
Yeah.
But her ex-husband is a Jewish man from Canada, not even Israel. So I'm like,
oh boy.
I don't like.
No wonder you got them away.
So wait, do you not leave your children alone with your husband because he's not Israeli? Like, I'm so confused how you can pick and choose these certain things and stance and not realize you're an educated woman who went through 5 years of education and you're a fucking idiot. Like you have no common sense deduction skills.
That is no common
at
sense
all.
At all.
No common sense.
It's
just
crazy.
Pure stupidity. Just complete pure stupidity.
Oh,
I'm like, really? Like, I'm like, she's like, you know how hard it is to find a family doctor that's Jewish and Israeli? I'm like, oh.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you just
so, how about just move to Israel?
Why don't you just move to Israel?
Move to Israel. If you can't leave your children with anybody who's not Israeli in any way, shape, or form, but yet you leave them alone with your partner who is a Jamaican Torontonian. So you feel safe enough that he's not going to, kill your Jewish children? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like these women, between Shayna and her, the dots they connect.
They're so erratic.
There's no intelligence.
They're just crazy.
There's no intelligence to it.
No, there's no.
Because if you had a little bit of intelligence, you would recognize how stupid you sound. Like if you took a step back for a moment and you were like, okay, But they just can't. It's so stupid. I was like, you won't leave your children alone with a Jewish person? She's like, no.
And her reason is it won't be safe.
Well, they're not Israeli. Because the Jews in Canada can't be trusted. Because the Jews in Canada don't believe.
You're too assimilated.
Well, no, they don't believe that Palestinians need to be knocked out. That's the difference. Toronto Jews don't believe that genocide is the answer. And she believes genocide is.
Oh, isn't she a sweetheart?
She's like, the only peace we're ever going to have is when we annihilate and to get rid of Palestinians.
Oh, sounds like Hitler told. You're serious, these people say these things. Okay, baby, you're home.
Specifically to me. And I have to stand there being like,
Oh, yeah, what did you say, honey?
I think they said that about gay people less than 10 years ago.
Yes. I'll say for you.
Oh, girl, if I